It's 4 p.m. on a Sunday. Let's film a Pinterest Q&A, Pinterest marketing Q&A. Hello, for anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Adriana. I run the Pinterest marketing agency called Kordial Media. We help Shopify e-commerce businesses with Pinterest ads and organic Pinterest, as well as influencers and Pinterest content creators generate traffic and sales utilizing paid and organic Pinterest marketing strategies. In today's video, we are going to talk about different types of questions that I get on my YouTube videos. So I'm going to answer your questions, all of your Pinterest marketing questions today. And of course, if you have any more questions, you can always write me in the comment box below. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button and to hit the bell to be notified every single time we post a new video here on the Kordial Media YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's dive in to the very first question. So first question, hey ad, when writing in the title on ads, are we allowed to use full caps on the title, or is it like Google and you can only have the first letter capitalized? You can write full caps if you want on Pinterest. There are no guidelines with the promoted pin title or even the organic pin title. All caps, all small letters, first word, first letter cap, not as you wish. Totally up to you. You can even add emojis in the title. You just can't name when you launch the creative, you just can't name the ad creative itself with an emoji. You'd have to remove it. But when it appears on pinner screens, it would still have the emoji. So a lot more freedom there on Pinterest. Next question. Hi again, quick question. What can I do to get my account back if it was suspended due to a mistake in giving my age? So anytime your account gets suspended, you get marked as spam or whatever, you have an issue with your Pinterest account, you have to contact the Pinterest Help Center. I suggest you write the subject line, quick question. Don't say that your account was suspended or they'll never answer you. If you want a faster response, use quick question as a subject line. And then watch out, once you've submitted your form or your query or whatever, your appeal, watch out in your actual inbox to see if you get an automated email. And if you do, reply to it, because sometimes the ticket won't get submitted until you reply to that automated email. And then once you do that, then you'll get an answer from a real person to help you with your account suspension. And then you just wanna explain that, either whatever the case may be, that it was a misunderstanding or a mistake on Pinterest's part. And then usually they'll restore your account, but if they don't, you just have to keep contacting them until you find a rep that will restore your account. Okay, next question. Hi, thanks for the video. Can I ask if you have seen any increase in website visits from posting these idea pins with product tags on them? This depends on every single client and every single brand, every single Pinterest audience. There are too many factors to make a blanket statement. So my advice to you, if you're a brand or content creator using product tagging on idea pins, test it for 3 to 6 months, see if you are getting traffic and sales from it. And if you are, keep it up. And if you aren't, then don't keep it up. As simple as that. All right, next question. Hi there, your channel is awesome. I've been binge watching your videos, but there's one thing I need your help with. First of all, thank you. If I have, say, 50 products, jewelry, I want to advertise, how do I break down these 50 items into a campaign/ad group? For example, do I run all 50 at once within one ad group, or 10 separate campaigns with 5 products each? So rule of thumb I would suggest would be to test something like 10 separate campaigns with 5 products each, 1 ad group per campaign. I don't suggest you add multiple ad groups per campaign, because then you'll be fighting against campaign budget optimization. And so you won't actually be able to have an accurate test of which products are actually doing better than others, because the spend won't be equal. Alternatively, you can also do catalog sales campaigns for prospecting or dynamic retargeting. That is also a great way to test your 50 products. The only issue with that is that you won't actually know which products people are buying and which aren't. That's the only thing with the catalog sales, because they don't report that data. You might be able to see it though on the back end of your website in the analytics there. I also advise you, if you are gonna test 10 different campaigns with 5 products each, it would be like 1 creative per product. The interest across all 10 campaigns should be different. So if you're in the jewelry space, I would suggest you test different types of jewelry interest across all the campaigns, because if you use the same interest across all the campaigns, they'll compete against each other, and you also won't get an actual representation of which products are outperforming over others. Another way to test all those products would be to do it in batches. So if you run one campaign with one ad group with your set interest, with your 5 creatives, after 14 days, turn off the creatives that don't perform and just replace them with new products. And you can test like that over time as well. Okay, next question. I launched this campaign on Friday, the 1st of April, and we are now starting to see some interesting data. CTR and other data points have been amazing for this campaign, and we noticed that since the 7th April, one ad is getting the majority of the spend but isn't generating the high ROAS or conversions. The ad that is generating a great ROAS does not have a high CTR, but the ROAS is amazing. Should we be turning off the other 2 ads and then letting the ad with the good ROAS get all the spend? Or should we continue to leave the campaign untouched and not turn off any ads just yet? If it's already been 14 days, then I would turn off the ads that don't have a return, if return is your end goal. If your end goal is traffic, then obviously you want to keep the creatives with the high CTR running. If it has not been 14 days since you launched the creatives, I would not touch the creatives at all until the full learning phase is over. And that is because sometimes by day 10, 11, 12, one random creative that wasn't performing, all of a sudden it starts to perform. And so it's better to give it that chance. Sorry for the shakiness. It's kind of hard to do this at the same time. Anyways, just give your creatives a fair chance for those for full 14 days. And then after that, you look at the data and you turn off whatever doesn't resonate with your end goal. Sounds good? If you guys have any questions, by the way, or you're wondering how to optimize your promoted pins, I have a free guide in the description box below that you can download, and it teaches you exactly how to optimize your promoted pins, depending on the data that's being shown on your Pinterest Ads Manager. Next question, another great question, Adriana. Does switching out the non-performing creatives to new ones hinder the campaign or reset it? It does not reset the campaign. However, if you launch new creatives, it could draw blended ROAS for 14 days because those will have no ROAS until they pass their own learning period. So adding creatives or replacing creatives doesn't reset the campaign itself, but the creatives themselves do have their own learning period to go through. All right, next question. Hello, Adriana. You mentioned not to use the same creatives in different ad groups and also not to use the same interest in different ad groups. Shouldn't we be testing the same? I mean, this logic comes from Facebook and Google, I believe, which makes sense on those platforms, but on Pinterest, it actually does the opposite effect that you're looking for. What tends to happen when there's duplicate interests and creatives, in my experience anyway, is that one of the 2 campaigns, the 2 ad groups end up underperforming overall. And what would tend to happen when I would turn off one of the 2 competing ad groups or campaigns, the other one would start to perform better all of a sudden. So the interests fight against each other, the creatives fight against each other, unless you're advertising to different countries in each ad group or campaign. So it does make testing harder on Pinterest in that sense, but it's just something to keep in mind when you are testing. It's better not to duplicate creatives and or interests. Next question. What's the reason for running a cold conversion campaign instead of traffic? I usually go with traffic, conversion, retargeting, and then catalog. So this is in regards to my e-commerce strategy video for Pinterest ads. Because in that video, I mentioned that I'm running a cold conversion campaign for prospecting instead of traffic. And the reason is because I like to maximize my clients' dollars. Conversion campaigns optimize for conversions, so add to carts, checkouts. Traffic campaigns optimize for traffic. So if traffic is high on your website already and your website is also already getting 50 add to carts daily or 50 checkouts daily, then you have enough conversions on your site to run a conversion campaign. If your website has low amounts of conversions, then I would launch 2 prospecting campaigns, one conversion campaign going after add to carts because it's easier for the algorithm to get you add to carts, and then one consideration campaigns to build the traffic at the same time. And then of course you can obviously integrate retargeting and catalog sales within that strategy too. Now the strategy of running, the strategies that she mentioned, like traffic, conversion, retargeting, and catalog, is good as well. It's just that you have a less likelihood of seeing sales and add to carts on a traffic campaign than you do a conversion campaign. So it really comes down to what your conversions represent on your site and how you want to maximize your dollars. Note, if you want to chat more about your Pinterest ads or your Pinterest organic strategy, feel free to book a meeting with me. We can chat about your Pinterest account and see if we're a good fit to work together. As well, if you have a question, feel free to write it in the comment box below and I will answer you and or integrate your question in the next Pinterest Q&A. But on that note, I'm going to wish you a lovely rest of your day and we will chat in the next video. Bye for now.